Hello, BTS fans! The friendship between Kim Taehyung and Jungkook, two members of BTS, has become a phenomenon that has attracted the attention of not only fans, but also the general public. Their story reflects more than just a co-worker relationship in the entertainment industry. This friendship holds universal values that are relevant to anyone, but there are various aspects that deserve critical examination to understand its meaning and impact on the fan community and the wider society. In the world of K-pop, which is known as a competitive and stressful industry, idols are often faced with busy schedules, high expectations, and lives that are constantly under public scrutiny. In this context, the closeness between Taehyung and Jungkook can be seen as an important form of emotional support. However, questions arise as to whether their relationship is truly pure from interpersonal dynamics, or whether this is also used as a branding strategy by their agencies. Given that the entertainment industry often uses the narrative of friendship to strengthen the group's image in the eyes of fans, a deeper analysis is needed to understand this side of things. The moment of their separation due to military service, followed by an emotional reunion, was a memorable moment that left a deep impact on fans. Taehyung's statement calling Jungkook an irreplaceable part and symbol of BTS's continuity carries a deep meaning. It shows how friendship can be a symbol of solidarity amidst the obligations of the state that require individuals to leave their professional lives. However, questions arise as to whether this message is simply a sincere reflection or part of a narrative designed to maintain fans' emotional engagement during their hiatus. The emotional reaction of ARMY, BTS's fan community, to this moment shows how powerful the friendship narrative is in their collective identity. Many fans are inspired to reflect on the values of friendship in their own lives. However, this dynamic also raises concerns about the overly personal attachment between fans and idols. This narrative, while positive, has the potential to create unhealthy emotional relationships. On the other hand, this story serves as a reminder that idols are still human beings with complex emotions and personal relationships. Taehyung and Jungkook's friendship also reflects South Korean cultural values that emphasize the importance of friendship, harmony, and loyalty. In the context of globalization, this narrative spreads these values to an international audience. However, this element also opens up a discussion about how culture is marketed through entertainment and whether it influences how people from other cultures perceive interpersonal relationships. Their story teaches us about the importance of emotional support, especially in stressful environments. They remind us that genuine relationships can be the foundation for overcoming life's challenges. However, as an audience, it is important to be more critical in understanding this narrative. The curated entertainment world often does not fully reflect reality. As a reminder, their friendship reflects the importance of human connection, both on and off stage. However, we need to view it proportionally, not just idolizing, but also learning from the values they demonstrate. The narrative of Taehyung and Jungkook's relationship also raises a debate about the line between reality and media construction in the entertainment industry. In a highly curated world, how a relationship is perceived is often more important than how it actually happens. As a result, the public is often faced with images designed to evoke emotional resonance without having full access to the reality behind the scenes. This dynamic is a reflection of how fans and global audiences interpret idol relationships as more than just colleagues. Many use them as aspirations or even guidelines in establishing their own interpersonal relationships. However, it is important to question the extent to which these expectations can be applied in real life, given the differences in social and cultural contexts between idols and their fans. For ARMY, the friendship between Taehyung and Jungkook is often one of the reasons to continue supporting BTS. This relationship is seen as a symbol of the group's unity and a reflection of the collective values they hold. In this regard, the Korean entertainment industry has successfully utilized the narrative of friendship to create a deeper bond between the group and its fans. However, there is another side that needs to be considered, namely how this narrative can encourage fans to create certain fantasies or assumptions about their idols' relationships. This often results in parasocial relationships, where fans feel they have a deep personal connection with the idol, even though the relationship is actually one way. When talking about narratives designed for global fans, we also need to acknowledge how K-pop, as a cultural phenomenon, has succeeded in bringing local elements to the international stage. Taehyung and Jungkook's friendship has become one of the prominent symbols of South Korean values, such as cooperation, loyalty, and harmony in social relationships. These values are then positively received by global audiences, further expanding the influence of Korean culture. However, this narrative also raises questions about the commodification of interpersonal relationships in the entertainment industry. When friendships are transformed into marketable products, do these supposedly sincere values remain authentic? Or do they become tools to support the group's popularity and profitability in the global market? From a social perspective, it is important to analyze the impact of this narrative on fans' mindsets. Many young fans who are inspired by this relationship may idealize a certain form of friendship that is considered perfect, without realizing that human relationships are actually more complex and full of dynamics. On the other hand, Taehyung and Jungkook's friendship also carries a positive message about the importance of solidarity in dealing with the pressures of life. In the competitive entertainment world, a supportive relationship can be a source of strength and emotional stability. This is relevant to anyone facing challenges in their own lives. When looking at this narrative from a cultural perspective, we can understand how the entertainment industry not only reflects cultural values, but also creates new standards for how social relationships are perceived. This not only impacts fans, but also how the global community perceives Korean culture as a whole. Furthermore, it is important to note how moments such as their separation and reunion due to military service become effective narrative tools to maintain fans' emotional attachment. While this is an unavoidable part of reality for South Korean idols, the narratives that accompany them are often designed to maximize emotional impact. This also opens up a discussion about how narratives in the entertainment industry can influence fans' collective identities. The emotional reactions shown by ARMY, both in the form of support and personal reflection, show that the idol-fan relationship is not just a consumer relationship, but also a social phenomenon. Beyond that, it is also important to see this narrative in the context of the sustainability of the group itself. When the friendship between the group members is depicted as the foundation of their success, this indirectly gives fans confidence that BTS will continue to survive, despite facing various challenges. Ultimately, Taehyung and Jungkook's friendship becomes more than just a personal story of two individuals. Their relationship has become a symbol of universal values that inspire many people to reflect on their own relationships. However, it is also important to realize that what we see on screen may only be a small part of a more complex reality. By being critical of this narrative, we can appreciate the positive values conveyed without losing our understanding of the reality behind it. Their friendship is a reminder that human relationships, both visible and invisible to the public, remain an important aspect of our lives.
I'll make it look like I'm losing.